This is my new Granite Gear pack. It is completely different than the one I'm used to. It's more of a rucksack. That's the Leopard AG85, and it is maxed out with gear. But tonight we may stay in the shelter, so I still keep the dogs in the tent in the shelter just in case other people are there or may come in. So that way it keeps them with me and not running around. I'm trying out the Hill People kit gear. So, and this thing is pretty heavy right now. It's got a lot of weight to it, and it's similar to the ribs, except this is going up front, up around my chest, as opposed to the ribs. So I'll see what that's like and see if I like it. And of course, the dogs have their packs. You guys gonna be ready? You ready, Jax? Okay, here. You ready? Yeah, poor Rich ready. Hey, Corey, I can see you. Jax. Yeah. Well, this is actually night one, even though we got a late start. So, we're only 1.7 miles in. We're at a shelter, Old Orchard Shelter. There are 3 people up there, and one of them does not like the dogs. Of course, Courtright decides he wants to cuddle with them, which wasn't good. My sleeping bag is a Marmot Hydrogen, which is kind of a high-end sleeping bag, but I bought it, oh man, must have been 8 years ago. This is a Thermarest, a blow-up pad, and this is without a doubt one of the best pads I've ever slept on. This bag is kind of a little sleeping system I got for the dogs, and on the top I've got a little microfiber towel, primarily because one of the last times I went out with Jax, he got soaking wet, and I realized, hey, I need to have a towel for the dog. Just see the Summit bag. I've got one change of clothes, complete change of clothes to dry yourself out. My tent is also Marmot, and it's the Ajax too. It's been a pretty good tent. I've had this for probably 4 years now. Got it at Sierra Trading Post. Just regular tarp, a couple of REI trekking poles. This is bear country, so I've got bear mace, my sunglasses, another hat, gloves, little bag with my own towel. Heavier set of gloves. I keep a stocking cap, which I'm wearing right now. Got little bags for my little jacket that I'm wearing right now, my puffy coat, my map. MSR, pocket rocket. Sawyer squeeze system, which is a heck of a lot lighter than pretty much anything else. And this is the Hill People gear. Well, we are on top of, we're on top of Pine Mountain. Came through a gate over here that Jax decided he wanted to jump through, which almost cut himself up. This is the Crest Trail. This is a pretty sustainable trail. think this is one of the meadows that the wild horses are supposed to inhabit. Although what I'm seeing are shod footprints, so I doubt they're wild ponies. This meadow's pretty cool. Well, this was one thing I didn't anticipate on, are all the cattle, and they're longhorn cattle. There's one over there that's basically following along the AT. Looks like the AT is in some field. You can see cattle over here. We actually saw horses when we were up over on the other side. This is a place called Scales. You see right here, Scales is where we're at. Hey, we're thirsty. It's pretty dry up here. There's one, there's a couple next to one, and there's another one. I just hope they don't get kicked or bit or something. Alright, stay right there, don't move. Corey, up, up. Good job, Corey. Good job. Good job. One hell of a view, and we're not even on the highest mountain yet, Mount Rogers. We're a couple miles from it, and it's slow going right now. I'm beat. We need to get something to eat and drink, but it's a hell of a view. Boys are starting to get tired, aren't you, Jax? Yeah. Alright, Corey never gets tired. Without a doubt, this section has been the hardest part. This is that rise, and I'm thinking once I break this, I'll still have another half mile to go to where we're gonna camp, which kind of sucks. Look at all this, all these big rocks. I see a paint. I gotta go past that. Oh man, I just want to start camping here and get these guys some water, get some eat and chill out, because day 2 has been a bitch, let me tell you. This is the boys on night 2. And night 2's not bad. We hiked a little over 9 miles, tough miles as a matter of fact, and we're on our way to Mount Rogers. We're only like a mile and a half from it. Actually, that means it's a mile to the base, then a half mile up and half mile down. But yeah, we worked hard today, ate pretty good. Water's over that way. We're gonna head this way, and this is the view. These guys were over here last night. You could see lights over there and lights over there from where people live. Pretty cool. Pretty area. It's pretty clean too. What do you think, boys? You guys ready to go? Ran into a thru hiker which is cool. That's the first thru hiker we run into on this trip. I would have expected to have seen more, which kind of sucks that we didn't. Everybody else is doing sections, but that's cool. Guy is from Georgia, so he's actually heading home, so that's kind of nice. Heading in the Lewis Fork Wilderness section. Mount Rogers is right in front of us. Honestly, I figured it would be higher, but our elevation is pretty high to begin with. So we've seen a bunch of little ponies, which is kind of neat, which is why there's so much horse poop and so many horse gates. I think it's their way of keeping them clustered in certain sections, which makes it nice for people coming through here so they can see something.